Hello and welcome back to Slay the Spire. Let's play Defect Ascension level 15, I believe. I don't remember actually winning on the last Defect run attempt. I feel like maybe we made it to the heart, but I don't remember winning. But we'll just play 15 anyways. If we've already won 15, I'll figure it out eventually. You know what? There's a very easy way of checking now that I think about it. Don't abandon run, just go back to the main menu, please. I hate to do this, but I just want to make sure that I'm not wasting everybody's time. Yeah, we died to the heart. That's what I expected. Okay. So what do we got? Greetings. Random rare card, random common relic, HP plus 14 for 99 gold. It's actually pretty nice. I do enjoy max HP, more now than I did previously. But a random common relic, there's a lot of random common relics that are really nice. I think probably the best one would be Anchor. 10 block turn 1 means that you can put up all of your powers, do damage, don't focus on block as much as you would need to. A random boss relic is nice if you get energy, but Cracked Core is actually pretty good. I'm gonna go with the random relic. Dude, Anchor might be the best random common relic. List me some other random common relics, and I will tell you if I like them worse or more than Anchor. But Anchor is a very good one. Not all enemies, I should say, attack on turn 1, but enough do that this can save you a ton of HP in the long run. I enjoy it. So we can either zap for 6 damage over 2 turns or dual cast for 16 damage over 2 turns. And at the cost of extra damage from the lightning. We're gonna hit for 18, what's 18 plus 16? 18 plus 16 is a kill, along with the times 3 here, or with the plus 3, so we got him. Just wanted to play it slow, make sure that we actually had the kill. Barrage, Sweeping Beam, or Claw. I kind of like Barrage. Normally this is either a strike or a better strike, if it's upgraded. That's pretty good. Claw is nice in a zero-cost deck, but it's too early to take just a Claw and to say, this is enough. Kind of like a Sweeping Beam for draw as well. And draw is important, but I would much rather have a Overclock, which is free and gives you free draw. Well, 2 draw for free and then you get a burn in your deck. I will take a Claw. If we can get a hologram, it'll be worth adding in now. Don't risk it. Yeah, I like the Anchor. It allows, again, Altered Beast has it right, it allows me to be aggro or setup. Which makes a lot of sense for the most part. Claw effect. Claw decks can work. I have had really good Claw decks in the past. Well, I've had good zero-cost decks in the past. Now you got me thinking. Okay, we'll add another Claw. And now we're taking no damage, and we'll try to get an all-for-one, Shuriken, Kunai, Hologram, Rebound. The problem is that those cards are not that good. Like, yeah, you can get some extra value out of... I'm gonna take a Cold Snap. You can get some extra value out of the Claws getting better over time, but is it enough on your average run to win? And I think the answer is no. Ironclad, really good at doing, hold on, math. It's gonna split at 35. If we strike him, he will split, so we are not gonna strike him. Ironclad, good at doing burst damage with double taps, thunder strikes, immolates, etc., etc. You have Silent, who's very good at blocking for the long term, putting out a lot of poison early for a lot of damage over time. I don't really love the Defect for quick damage output, and I feel like you need that for a lot of fights. For a lot of elite fights, for a lot of boss fights, you need to kill things quickly. Can the Defect do that with what they have right now? I don't know. I got no idea. For the Claws to be effective, you need some way of cycling through cards. You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. 2 card rewards and no Claws. I mean, right now the Claws are You know, they're whipping around pretty fast in it. Oh my lord. They're whipping around pretty fast in a thin deck. And honestly, I'm gonna go for the zap, for the dual cast upgrades. Let's make a zero cost deck. Let's get all for one. Let's get unceasing top. Why not? And I'll wait for either a zap or for a couple of claws to come around. So 6, 7, 8, 9. This will cause him to wake up. Well, wake up. This is the run. The zero cost run. We need more than just 4 claws to make the run really pop off. Though admittedly, they're doing like 12 damage right now. So I think we have Lagavulin at least. He's already dead thanks to the poison. Claws are doing 12 damage. Okay, Vira, you know what? Oh my good god. We have 4 claws. How do you do this now? What do we do? Do we remove cards? Do we visit shops only? Taking no damage, so we'll hit him. This is the run, this is perfect. Get 20 claws. I don't think we need 20 claws, although admittedly, it's actually doing a pretty good amount of damage against these guys. We'll take a rebound to rebound a claw. Blue Candle could be good because if we can get a unceasing top, we can continuously play low-cost cards. Ooh, I am so tempted to take it, but you only get the cursed exhausts itself after 1 turn. You know? Give me the Sapphire Key. $20 damage. It's actually not that bad. Double energy, darkness, consume. Well, we have enough energy to play all of our cards. We don't need double energy. We only need to play the 2 defends to gain perfect block. I feel like a darkness just to get an orb out there is nice. We can play the cold snap. 2 claws. This will be 10 damage. Or 13 damage. Well, I think we should just kill you. All you need is Unceasing Top. I would like to get Unceasing Top. We'll use the potion on the next combat. Give me a zap. Okay, you're dead. I actually don't need to attack these guys. We can just wait for a dual cast or even just a evocation of the Dark Orb. There you go. Good use of a potion. Go for the Eyes totally works in a low-cost deck. I'm tempted to skip the Elite and actually go question mark for card removal. Pantograph. I am very glad I skipped the Elite. Pantograph is outstanding. Outstanding. Now what do you upgrade? Dual cast is nice, but we only have 2 orb creators. Go for the Eyes for the weakness is pretty decent. Steam Barrier because it actually lasts longer if you can all for one it. Select a card to upgrade. Could upgrade the claws. They would do a little bit more damage. They'd basically be a slightly worse strike, but I think I'm gonna go for the dual cast. If we don't get an energy relic, we would like to have free cards, or cheap cards rather. And we will regen. And admittedly, by the way, Claw is not good against the Guardian, but that's okay. Okay. So is this gonna work? I have no idea. We're gonna try it though. Rebound. Claw. I might prefer to rebound the Zap just to fill out the orbs, but we'll probably draw a Cold Snaps pretty soon anyways. How much damage can we output? 27. We can output 37 damage. Not enough to kill the Sentry. but we might be able to kill the other sentry on the next turn, so I'm gonna go for the kill. We got him. Dude, that was actually extremely easy. We didn't even get full heal, which is crazy. Dude, beam cell. We have everything we need. We have everything. Except good blocks, admittedly. So I'm kind of thinking, let's get a steam barrier upgraded. But we have weakness, vulnerability, multiple claws. This is such a weird, good deck right now. It's very strange. 36 damage. I mean, we're at full health, so it doesn't matter what you do to me. I will block, though. Now you just need the zero-cost synergies. I agree. I would like to get zero-cost synergies, all for one, hologram. I'm not gonna play Rebound. There's a lot of good stuff that we could add to the deck right now. I'm playing the Claw because I feel like we need to. And I'm not even gonna dual cast. I want to do damage on his next cycle so we can get through this as quickly as possible. Beam Cell. Cold Snap. Strike. Claw. Should have rebounded the defend. If I have a Claw in my hand, I'm playing it, even if he has his protection up. We got him. So admittedly, we do have scaling damage, which I like. We have the ability to get stronger as a fight goes longer by having all these claws, but... Ding! But, we need more block. We need the ability to get like an unceasing top. We need draw, especially. What do you take here? Nuclear battery or busted crown? I feel like the battery is better because then you have no downsides except that once this thing gets evoked, you can't use it anymore. But if you get a dual cast and draw, then you can draw a lot of cards and actually get a lot of value out of playing everything. Busted Crown is fewer cards, and I feel like we still need a lot of cards. We need some way of getting draw in this deck. We need a, not reprogram, but what's the other one? Scrape. We need scrapes. So I'm gonna go with the Plasma. It is still an energy relic, it's just temporary energy that you can burst with dual cast if you need to. 300 gold makes me think that we could go to a shop, but I really do not want to fight burning elites on floor 2. So we'll hit up this shop instead. Say F to orbs and leave them there. I mean, that's also a very good point because this is a zero cost deck. You know, we don't really need a lot of orbs in this deck if we're just going to be hitting hard. Well, hitting as hard as we can. We are taking a lot of damage. We have basically... We've only added in one block card, and I'm not counting Cold Snap in that. So we do desperately need better blocks in the deck. As many steam barriers as possible, and then scrapes, kind of. We can kill enemies quickly. Take it. We can kill enemies kind of quickly, but we just need better draw. Cool-headed might be a pretty good one to add in. I'd rather take 2 damage and make sure you get killed. Thanks for that. We have a couple of zero cost cards. Beam Cell, Zap, Claw. Let's make sure that, let's dual cast first. Play a block, a strike. All for one. Beam Cell. Claw. Claw. Zap. No need to dual cast. We only need to do like 5 damage on this turn and then you'll die to lightning, so you're dead. We gained extra energy thanks to evoking the plasma, but even though we didn't use it, that's okay. Leap, I'm gonna add in, we need better blocks, that's a better block. Kunai. Very, very good. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Seek and Apotheosis. I would love them both, actually. Bag of Marbles is also really good, but we prefer to get stronger later. Madness is interesting because you can make something else free to gain with draw with Seek. Dude, this is an interesting shop. Seek means I can always draw all for one, but Apotheosis, upgrading all of our cards when we have nothing upgraded right now, except for one dual cast, zap, and a steam barrier, does seem pretty frickin' sweet. We can upgrade this, maybe make it innate, play it at the beginning of every combat. We'll do it, we'll remove a basic strike, we'll move on. This is not a great turn, but all we need to do is play 1 defend. We will draw 2 cards, thanks to Compile Driver. That's why I took it, by the way, because we're almost always going to have at least 2 different types of orbs set up. So I figure it's actually not that bad of a card to have. But unfortunately, all for one is worthless. I am going to dual cast, though. We do get Dex up, thanks to playing 3 attacks. We can gain a lot of Dex, thanks to the Kunai, but it's going to be tricky. We need to draw as much as possible, and we need to attack. Which personally is not really where I want to be on a defect run. I like to be a little bit more passive and let the orbs do the work for me. But you gotta admit, it's a pretty fun deck archetype to have early. So we're gonna draw Apotheosis this turn. He's not doing anything. Seems like a good turn. It only upgrades the damage of the claws by 2, but it gets Beam Cell better, it makes the blocks better, it makes all for one better, increases the damage of everything else. Chill. Interesting. Don't think we need it. $33. I'm gonna upgrade Apotheosis. Let's make this cost 1. Chill does cost 0, but I don't want to evoke the Fusion Orb. Weirdly enough, this is not an orb deck. I don't really want to have a lot of Frost Orbs out there. I don't even necessarily want the Cold Snap right now. We don't need Focus, we don't need Capacitors, Defrags, Consumes, etc. Not in this deck. So we're gonna draw. Attack, 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 attack. You know what would be really good? Runic Pyramid. Being able to hold cards, I think, would be kind of sweet. By the way, this turn is gonna suck. We're gonna take 17 damage. Should have probably popped the Flex Potion before I did any attacks, but we're only gonna take 5 now. Well, I mean, we were only gonna take 2 anyways. I kind of screwed up the math on that. Yo, all for one. So, Claw. We're gonna draw through the all for one anyways. There's no point in rebounding all for one in this situation, believe it or not. Because if you rebound all for one, you're gonna have 4 cards in your draw pile, you're gonna draw through it anyways. You can't rebound again. Nothing's gonna go into the draw pile. I might be able to Compile Driver the all for one back, but it's not gonna be playable. So we're just gonna Claw. All for one. Oh my lord. Claw. Claw, claw, claw. Okay, they're both dead. We got a regen potion, which is fantastic. Turbo! Interesting choice. If we had more draw, I could see a turbo being useful, but I think a steam barrier for block is more important right now. And I'm gonna upgrade some cards. I'm gonna upgrade status effects first, because once we play Apotheosis, the damage and block ability from everything will be upgraded. Bronze Scales is fine. So now we have vulnerability and weakness being applied. I'm gonna fight these guys, believe it or not. We have potions. I think we can get him. I think we can get him. He's got 2 HP! Oh, yes! Thank you. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. Alright, go for the eyes, claw, strike, defend, defend. Put up 14 block on that turn. That's not too bad. You need to rest. I am going to be resting now. Don't worry about it. Compile driver. Steam barrier. Zap. All for one. Oh, it's a lot of cards we can play. There we go. We have red mask. Genetic algorithm. Because it's early, I'm going to grab it. We need blocks. That gives us blocks. We don't need ritual dagger. I'm just going to take the money. Mummified hand. Does incentivize putting powers in the deck now, I suppose. 13 damage? You know, it's not that bad. We're going to take 3. You come. Thank you for the cheer. Thank RN Jesus for the lightning provided in the right spot at the right time. We did get a lot of good claws out of the run so far. Leap Steam Barrier gets us there. I think we're just gonna claw. I'm kind of tempted to kill the fungi beast, but we might. Oh, I don't have 2 claws. I had to defend. Never mind. I'm kind of tempted to kill the fungi beast, but I think we can kill the shelled parasite first. Well, I can gain 2 block. Or I could gain like 7 block. You know what? Just gain 2 block. Should have probably killed the fungi beast. We would be vulnerable, but we would be closer to death. We will have to rest before the boss fight here. There's Apotheosis. We're definitely going to play it, because if we play it, we can kill all the enemies on this turn. So you're dead. We need healing in the deck as well. Recursion. Don't need it. I don't think we even need a go for the eyes. I'm just going to skip here. We're going to rest. We're going to fight the boss. 33 HP is not a lot, but we have a speed potion we can use to block the big turn from him. Anyways, as long as we can keep gaining dex, maybe we can put up 40 block on his big turn anyways. You ever think about that? Give me a rebound. I should focus the orbs. That's silly. Wolf Viper, hello, welcome, and thanks for the gift sub. You should say thank you, Wolf Viper, not thank you, Cheese and Bees, but also thank you, Cheese and Bees. Put up some block. At least we got 1 kunai on that turn. Apotheosis we want, and he's going to take all for 1, the orb on the right. We need both of those cards. They're kind of a big part of the strategy here. We're also taking just a buttload of damage on this turn. Also Pantograph. I completely forgot about Pantograph. Suicide Rebel, thank you for the follow. Kind of meandering a little bit here. There goes Apotheosis. Thank you, Lightning. Next, we need to grab All for One. There's Dex up. Here's hoping we draw blocks. If we don't draw blocks, we're dead. So da, 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 da. We don't even have our defensive card in our drop pile. Or in our discard pile. We're dead. We're dead, my dudes. Claw, claw, claw. Go for the eyes. Claw. We're not dead. We live. Barely. We have 7 decks up and we have no blocks. Please. Please. Give me block cards. 15, 15, 2. Unbelievably, we're taking no damage. Claws are doing like 30 damage each on their own. You take all for one. You have 2 all for ones in the deck now. And honestly, we really don't need to upgrade with Apotheosis in the deck. Do we really need 5 energy? Not really, but it can't hurt. We're just going to be healing now. Okay, question marks. As many question marks as possible. We have to fight the Burning Elite, so actually we have to go this path. Genetic algorithm is not worth too much right now, but it'll be worth more later. Don't worry about it. Now, what do we need? We need draw. We need unceasing top. Cool-headeds would be lovely. I just haven't seen any of them yet. So there's Apotheosis. Give me a dual cast. Go for the eyes. All for one. Claw. Strike. Good. Should have probably played a defend, just so I had one on the next turn if we needed it, but here's the second all for one. Would have brought back a lot of cards anyways. Skim! That's kind of what I want. I want draw. That gives me draw. We're gonna take the skim. And now it's actually a draw of 4, which is lovely. So I will admit, I like the deck. The problem with it that I see is that we have basically no way of handling the heart. We cannot put up a lot of block quickly. The only way we can put up a lot of block quickly is via genetic algorithm if we get it leveled up. That's it. So I feel like we're not in a very good spot on the run, even though it looks very memey, you know? Yeah, we're doing a lot of damage with the claws, but we can't put up a lot of block, and we need more draw in the deck. Yes, we do have the 1 skim, but we need more than that. So we'll keep gaining decks. All it takes against this guy is 1 bad turn, and then we're dead. We can bring back all for one, so we don't need to play Steam Barriers. Keep gaining that dex. Like, against this guy, we are made to fight him unless we get a bad turn. That's basically what it is. And luckily, we can put up a lot of block now. Like, the heart fight after, like, three turns will be fine, because we'll have a lot more block thanks to the dex up, but just getting to that point is going to be hard. So all for one is going to cause a shuffle. Should have definitely waited on the... Or skim's going to cause a shuffle. Should have definitely waited on the draw then in that case. But we can skim, zap, go for the eyes, dual cast, all for one, strike, go for the eyes, zap, dual cast, leap, defend. Get a poison potion. I like these potions that we have right now. Dude, you know what we need? We need to walk into the boss fight with speed potion and artifact. If we do that, I got a good feeling. I'm gonna take an auto shield. We need block. 12 damage coming in, easy to take care of. We need to remove cards, but I mean, we have to fight the Burning Elite. We will get a shop, a couple of campfires for resting. We have to rest because we can no longer upgrade cards. Well, we can get the key at least. Dude, I gotta sneeze. Oh, excuse me. We're gonna all for one. Claw. Go for the eye. Steam Barrier. Hologram. All for one. Claw. Go for the eyes. Steam Barrier. I would love to play Genetic Algorithm, but I also wanted to do damage and get our decks up. Turns like this are just the worst. I need there to be a relic that every time you... Dude, you suck. Every time you start a turn, you get like a skim added to your hand. We need a skim every turn. Dude, watch this. Skim. Claw. All for one. Yoink. Beam cell. Claw. Claw. Weakness potion is also nice, but we can handle that. Capacitor makes something free, but we do not need orb slots. I don't know what kind of power I would add to the deck. Buffer. Buffer would be nice. Auto shield doesn't work on turn 1, that's the only negative. Unless I play like 3 attacks. 19 block. They're doing 12 damage. I can hit one of them once. But I think we gotta go for the Guardian first. Lightning can kill these guys over time if we need it to. We gotta kill the Spheric Guardian. Dude, what the hell? I don't even think you play Apotheosis. I think you skim and then play all of your 0 costs again and again. So we'll skim. Dual cast. Watch this. Actually, no. We're all Apotheosis, dual cast, all for one. Apotheosis, dual cast. Give me an all for one. Dual cast. Claw. Cold snap. All for one. Claw. Defend, defend. We could have probably played Apotheosis into the skim, but that's okay. Actually, just like a zap. Actually, give me the skim. Let's get to the zap quickly. Well, I can hit him now. 14 minus 6 is 8. Plus 2 is 10. So we should be able to hit him once. Let's hit him with the claw. Yeah, we have enough block. Interesting. Yeah, Scrape is the skim that I'm looking for. Scrape is what I want added to the deck, but we haven't found it yet. That's been kind of disappointing so far. If we get a Scrape, oh, the places we will go. I can't hit him. We'll take 1 damage, but it's better than taking like 30. I'm gonna all for one because we can zap. Then Steam Barrier, we have 10 block. We'll claw, he's dead. We have bronze scales, I don't think we need another liquid bronze potion. Nemesis. If we get all for one on the correct turns, this is wonderful. Start with draw. Okay. That's not that bad. It's like 35 damage turn 1. No Stale, thanks for stopping by, and thanks for the kind words. Hello to Switzerland. 4 a.m. in Switzerland? Good lord. Or 4 p.m. I don't know what's better or what's worse. By the way, should have definitely played Speed Potion, I think. This is gonna suck. Dude, not the Nemesis. Not the Nemesis! At least we have a strategy here, which is just, hey, play your all for ones whenever you can. I am gonna dual cast. Play some more cards, why not? If we can survive 2 more turns, we can get him, and there's 3 campfires coming up, but it's gonna be very close. Genetic Algorithm is gonna save my life here, though. We're only taking 1 damage this turn. Once we get the decks up, we're set. Getting to the decks to that point is kind of a little bit rough. We don't need Energy Potion. That's what we want. We want Scrape. Machine Learning is also real nice for the draw, but would we rather have Scrape or Machine Learning? It's an innate power. Dude, give me Machine Learning. It might actually be better there. We'll rest. It's a shop. Pocket Watch is never gonna play. We almost always play 3 cards. Unless it's the turn 1 of a fight, but I still think we would rather have something else. Calipers might make sense because we can put up block on turns when we have nothing else to do. We should probably start removing other cards though, like strikes. We don't really want them. Bullseye, not important. Streamline, not important. Metamorphosis. Also interesting. Kind of expensive though. Here's the thing. I don't want to buy Calipers because we're gonna get one more shop, and if the next shop has Unceasing Top, then we win. So I'm going to save my money for the next shop. I might even go to this shop, honestly. Lose Genetic Algorithm, Machine Learning, or All for One. Oh man, that's... What the hell? It's the highest quality card of each category. I hate this event. We don't need Genetic Algorithm, but this is why I took the card, so it's good block. It's only gonna be worth like 20 block though. Ugh. Sorry, Genetic. Dude, that honestly annoys the crap out of me. We needed that card. That was a big part of my plan. And then you just go and ruin it for everyone. By the way, how much damage is coming in? 2 damage. I'll use the potion. But now we get 6 cards every turn. So we will skim, Apotheosis, Claw, Claw. We can't hologram All for One and play it, but we can hologram a Claw and play it, so we'll probably do that. We could also get a skim. It's only a few 0-cost cards. Just give me the Claw. Claw, Claw. This will zap ya. You know what? We could have done it with dual cast. I'm a fool. We should have definitely brought back the All for One. That's okay. That's okay. Auto shield. Rebound. Leap. You're dead next turn anyways. This is such a weird deck. I don't know how this is gonna work for us on the boss fight, but I'm cautiously optimistic, we'll say. I'm not gonna go to the shop. We'll just go to the shop on the next floor. We don't need that much money. Writhing Mass. You suck. Right, that's not gonna work. But at least we have a bunch of block on this turn. I'm not even really willing to hit you. Let's wait for more draw. All for One into all of those cards that we just kind of threw away. So, go for the eyes. Claw. Strike. 6, 6, 9. Give me the strike. Much, much better. Apotheosis. Compile driver. Still no All for One, but we're gonna draw 2 of them on the next turn. So we can All for One, bring back dual cast, play it. All for One, bring back dual cast, play it, and then we'll get extra energy from Plasma. So we're gonna play a lot of cards next turn. Let's zap. Let's zap. Get our block out. And honestly, Let's hologram dual cast right now. This way we know we're gonna get the extra energy from the first dual cast. As long as it works correctly, and I believe it will. So claw, claw. Steam barrier. All for one. Yoink! Beam cell. Claw, claw, claw. Go for the eyes. Zap. Steam barrier. All for one. Go for the eyes. Beam cell. Claw. Flex potion seems perfect. Cool-headed also seems really good because it is draw. The frost doesn't really matter, but honestly I think I'd rather just have a hologram. And we're gonna be at full health for the boss fight. We don't play any powers, so Awakened One, no, we play one power. So Awakened One shouldn't be too much of a problem. We're gonna rebound. Give me a, strike, hologram, rebound, steam barrier. This way we gain one extra block from the steam barrier. It's not necessary, but there it is. Okay, a lot of damage coming in. What do? Beam cell compile driver. Strike. Dual cast didn't do what I wanted it to do. Will we play the Dex potion? I don't think so. When enemy's already dead, we're gonna take a little bit of damage, but all we need to do is just start getting ahead of him with these claws and with the Dex up, and we should be fine. Claw, zap, cold snap. I'm also wary about playing the hologram right now because we won't be able to play it again because it's gonna exhaust. But, excuse me, it is block. So I'm going to, and I'm going to bring back a claw. We still have our potions. We can use these if we need to. Apotheosis. We have 6 energy. How'd we get 6? Happy flower. Oh, thank you. Claw. Claw. Steam barrier. All for one. Dex up makes the steam barriers better. Beam cell. Claw, claw, claw. I am willing to... No, I'm not willing to get rid of the Plasma Orb. Next time we're going to have 6 cards and we can dual cast it then. So instead, we'll put up enough block and end turn. Dude, unceasing top. Go for the eyes. Claw. All for one. We actually can't draw dual cast. We have too many cards in hand, which is unfortunate, but it's okay. Give me a zap. Skim. Now we shuffled. Dude, auto shield for 22 block means we take no damage already. Give me a rebound claw. Never mind, you are dead. Alright. It's pretty good. Beam cell, claw, zap, leap, defend, defend. Taking no damage. Once we get 8 decks up, we wreck. But getting to that point is kind of tricky. 48, 51 damage claws, good god. Oh, you're dead. Easy fight against the Awakened One, weirdly enough. I've never had this, like, dedicated of a claw deck before, but it's totally working. Oh, we just need one missing piece of the puzzle. Hopefully we get it here. We only play one power. We will not get Orange Pellet to work. The only power we play is Machine Learning, unless we hologram it back to play it after turn 1, but we want to play it on turn 1. So this is not great. No artifact protection, no good relics. If I buy ice cream, another relic's going to show up behind it. If I buy an orange pellet, another relic will show up behind it. Maybe we can get orange pellet and then artifact protection. Because we have enough money. We have Courier. So do we roll the bones on Artifact Protection with Orange Pellet? You know what? Sure. It didn't work. That's okay. Ice Cream could have also been a good pick there, but I wanted to roll... Because we rarely run out of energy. Energy is not a problem here. Could take another Steam Barrier. You know what? Sure. Add in a bunch more blocks. Okay. Auto Shields is worthless. $14 plus 18. Just gonna play these. We can use the Dex Potion on a turn when he's doing like 40 or something. Okay, Claw. Let's compile Driver first. Back down, attack. Claw. Claw. Could Hologram compile Driver, but I don't really want to draw on this turn. I want to block. Steam Barrier we can play multiple times, but it's the only block that we can play multiple times unless we play Hologram into Steam Barrier. I think this is a good Speed Potion turn. Steam Barrier, Cold Snap, Claw, Claw, Steam Barrier, Steam Barrier. We take currently 4 damage. If we play Cold Snap Hologram, we can take 0. So let's do a Cold Snap, Hologram, Claw, Claw. Could have also been a good turn for the Steroid Potion. I'm totally willing to play it. Now, do you think we can kill him on the right? Oh, I think we can. I think we can. Beam Cell. Go for the eyes. Claw. Zap. Steam Barrier. Rebound. All for 1. Claw. Claw. Turn us around. Beam Cell. Go for the eyes. Steam Barrier. Steam Barrier. Steam Barrier! Except it's not a Steam Barrier. It's a Defend. Do we play Zap? No, we're going to probably draw All for 1 next turn. In fact, we're almost guaranteed with Master of Strategy. In fact, we are guaranteed to draw it, so don't even bother playing it. You're blocking on this turn? What do I care? I'm going to dump cards, then play All for 1. Oh, you're toast. So we can... Dude, that's actually really good. We can add, Sorry, we can draw very easily. Dude, Bottle Lightning Apotheosis. Okay, well, let's do it. Calipers would have been really nice on this turn. That's fine. Dude, yeah, Calipers would have been really nice. He's only doing 45 damage, though. But we also have no ability necessarily to put up as much block as we want. It's gonna be Master of Strategy. I think this could be a decent Flex Potion turn. I would like to wait for when we're no longer weak, though. So we'll save it for the time being. It's probably going to be... It could be worth more later when we're not weak, because we're not getting full value out of the flex. We're going to play a lot of attacks, though. But anyways, Beam Cell. Claw. Claw. Rebound. All for 1. Should have done this in a different order so we could play the Steam Barriers. That's kind of dumb. Now we'll play them. We're not taking that much damage. We're taking 16. He's doing 67 damage. put up a little bit of block and we're good. All for one, hologram all for one is what we're playing. So, zap, steam barrier, all for one. Not even skimming, because we don't need to skim. Dex up, thank you very much. Give me a dual cast for energy, now we can skim. Claw, steam barriers go out, give me skim. We drew the other all for one. Claw, claw. Go for the eyes. All for one. Should have definitely popped this, I think. We're going off on this turn. We are going to hit the damage cap, though, so maybe it isn't that important. Yeah, maybe that was a bad turn for it, now that I think about it. Because we've already hit the damage cap. We did 300 damage in one turn. Dude, it's looking like it might be good. We can bring back another all for one. Claw, beam cell, go for the eyes. Claw! Steam barriers get badass. You play them. We're 9 decks up. Even if the steam barriers are -5, it doesn't matter. They're still worth 12 block each. So we did shuffle. But each defend is worth an insane amount of value. Bad turn, but that's okay. We're taking 14. 35 damage. Leap. Dual cast. Like, a steam barrier is worth 15 block, and I've already played him like 3 times. That's what the dex up is for. So we cannot play hologram, rebound, and all for one. All for one is going to give us a dual cast and a steam barrier. So I think I'm just gonna rebound the hologram, believe it or not. Then bring back the all for one. But I guess it doesn't matter. I guess I was thinking it would go in my draw pile, but that's what the hologram is for. There's hologram and all for one. So, steam barrier, skim, zap, I don't know what I'm looking for here. We can't really play the cards I want to play. We're going to be drawing a lot of zero-cost cards and no draw on the next turn. Kind of thinking like a hologram skim just to get to the claws, but the claws should kill on the next turn, right? So maybe I should just compile driver, strike, strike, and then we might have him on the next turn. Just through the fact that we have lots of claws. So there's a claw, you're dead. Dude, that was a fantastic run against the heart. Kunai. Kunai was the only relic that ended up mattering. But having 10 decks up meant that every steam barrier was like 15 or 20 block in any turn that we played it individually. Kunai was the only relic that really mattered. Bottling Apotheosis was fantastic because it meant that we could upgrade the entire deck immediately. Let's just get out into the run report screen. And that was incredible. That was a very quick fight against the heart. But again, Kunai. If we don't have Kunai, we're not living on that fight. Dude, that was fantastic. I thought chat was memeing me saying take all the claws, but really 4 claws, 0 cost cards, machine learning, allowing me to draw 6 cards a turn instead of 5. Very nice. Apotheosis being in the bottle, allowing me to upgrade all cards initially, was fantastic. It only happened at the very end, but that's okay. Orange pellets didn't matter, courier didn't matter. Would have almost certainly been better to just buy ice cream. But there's a lot of turns when we're ideally ending with 0 energy every turn anyways. The ice cream doesn't really make that much sense here. But a very good deck. Anchor, lovely starting relic. Vira, +1 strength. Pantograph, amazing. Kunai. How many times can I say it? Kunai. The deck's up, kept us alive. Anyways, fantastic run. Defect, Ascension level 6 or 15 complete. We're now on 16 with all characters. And for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Slay the Spire.